You'll never guess where we're at. Patch Notes Day. Okay, enough. Let's look at it. First time looking at it, by the way. Hold on, let me turn this music down. Turn it down a tad. Alright, so let's get into this. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Released on the 27th. Today is the 24th. Alright, blah, blah, blah. General game mode, individual sale. Wait, what? Okay, this is regular, blah, blah, blah. Let me get to the... Y'all want to just skip to the good stuff? No. We gotta savor it. We gotta savor it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let it build up, you know? Build up. Like the drums in the back. Let it build up. Let it build up. All right, cool. Do-rag fix. Network. Fix the issue with the counter setting actions, but displayed incorrectly after a match in training mode. Who cares? Replay mode. Fix error would not be. Okay, cool. Fixed an area. By the way, y'all can, you know, I'm leaving up here long enough that even if I read through it really quick, I read really quick. Y'all can pause and still look at it. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind as well. I still, you know, leave it up here. All right, what are we looking at? Fix an issue where effect would not display properly. Count or hit and wall break happens simultaneously. I've seen that happen a couple times. Character will change greatly after follow-up dust. Sound effects as flames. Okay, that fixed that. Cool. Cares. Major confirmed issues. All right, let's get into this. Network features are completely unaccessible under certain play environment. We are continuing to look into and address this issue. Any players experiencing this issue, please contact us. Wait, this ain't saying nothing. They're just saying, hey, if you have problems. Major, what was the major issue confirmed? Network features are completely unacceptable player environment. That's okay. Call customer support. Now we get to the good stuff. This is a guy like this right here. This probably my thumbnail action right here. Hey, did I put Gold Lewis in the game? Hold on, let me block him out. How do I get to him? Right here. Hold on, let me point at my boy. Can't point at him, but you know. Thumbnail action. Hey man, it's not easy as you think. Stop making fun of me. Hey. All right. Let's get into it. Soul bad guy. Let's see. Oh. Let's go line by line. Changes focus on differentiating the properties of his normals as well as the situation after his special moves are locked. All right, let's open it up. The hitbox of Far Slash, aka the move where he takes his lighter gun sword and slashes across, right? The hitbox has been decreased on the top and bottom, making it more likely to lose to low profile moves and forward P attacks, or forward P, you know, your invincible anti-air move upper body. So 6P. That's funny that they put directions and not the numbers. That's actually interesting. But anyway, crouching slash, which was not very frequently used, has been buffed and now serves as a different use from other normals at mid-range. Damn. Second sentence into the patch notes and this nigga's getting buffed. Alright. Okay, we added some knockback to his far standing S, the core of his close range game. That's your cling. That's that. Trying to help y'all out with the physical representations if you don't know the notations of the word. Okay, although the change is minimal when blocked normally, as a major impact when blocked with faultless defense. Now, mind you, faultless defense was kind of useless-esque in this game for what it's supposed to be, like a really rewarding thing for something that's very hard to do, to block something kind of like in the first 3 frames or something like that. You get that, and like, you know, decreases pushback, makes things more minus. So this is the first how do you say, move in the right direction with faultless defense actually being a mechanic in the game, because as it currently is, borderline useless. Borderline useless. All right. Let's see. The knockback on his crouching K has been decreased. Okay. Making it easier to combo into sweep. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was messing with Soul the other today, and I was messing with the crouch kick and the sweep, and I was like, why is this not combo a lot? But, you know, Soul, who cares? He has other options. So far, we're at 1 nerf with the crouching, with the standing slash, and 2 buffs with his crouching light kick and his crouching, I said light kick. I got to remain consistent with the notations. Crouching slash, so that's the mini one, you know what I'm saying? The crouching slash, man. I don't know what to say. Crouching slash and his 2K. I'm trying, okay? 2K. All right. The S version of Volcanic Viper, that is your Volcanic Viper! That is your DP. The S version, not the heavy one. Not the one where he dips it low. It's the one where he just, still invincible. Has had its active time extended and... Hold on, phone call. Yeah. Going over these patch notes. Yeah. Oh, they buff Soul, bro. Yeah, they buffed him. Yeah. I'll get back to you, bro. They buff Soul. All right. So, after spreading this bad news, the S version of Volcanic Viper has had it. Hold on. Yo, you know this is a will thing because, bro, I ain't stopping shit. All right. Sorry, Spooky. I don't know what's going on. All right. So, the S version of Volcanic Viper has had its time extended, making it more viable as an anti-air attack and increasing. Wait, what? Hey, this nigga got 3 buffs? Hold up. Has had its active time extending, making it more viable as an anti-air attack. And increasing the active time. Okay, as increasing, yes we are. Let's see here. Yes, we are buffing him again. Yes, we are. Tonight, we are buffing Soul. Gotcha. Man, I'm sorry. I can't even read right now because I can't believe what I just read. I have a headache. I'm sorry. I have a headache. Oh my God, I have a headache. My brain is frying. I feel like I'm gonna scream. I don't know what I'm about to do. They buff Soul! Like what? I don't understand. Oh my God. Okay. Now I got that out. Breathe. So now with his 3rd buff, bet, bro, his 3rd buff. So they made his SDP more viable as an anti-air attack, as increasing the active time makes the attack longer overall. It all now leaves Soul more open to attacks when whiffed or blocked by a grounded opponent. Okay, that's a nerf-ish if it's more punishable. I guess what they're saying, because as y'all know, that shit is not punishable. Yo, stand kick. I'm not doing the physical kick, okay? Just count. If you see elbow, that means it's my leg. So the kick that goes whoosh, the one that looks like a giraffe's neck. All right. After blocking Bandit Bringer. Do I want to read this, bro? I don't want to read this. After blocking Bandit Bringer, it was difficult for both the player and their opponent to predict what would happen. No, it's not. Block Bandit Bringer, DP, or 5K. That's it. That's not hard to predict at all. Both in Soul's favor. Now, it is easier to put distance between Soul and the opponent after it's been blocked. The situation is less likely to be impacted by the startup time of the opponent's close range option. Excuse me? Did you just say in Duske's language that was buffed as well? Hold up. Let me reread this again. After blocking Bandit Bringer, it was difficult for both the player and the opponent to predict what would happen. That's a false statement already. Pay attention to that. Everybody knows after Bandit Bringer, look, okay, we're not doing this, all right? After Bandit Bringer, it was in Soul's favor because you were scared of what he might do, which was Difficult to predict how he was gonna whoop my ass. Not difficult like, oh, I might have advantage. You have my no. You had advantage, and it's scary. All right. It's now easier to put distance between soul after opponent been blocked. Situation is less likely to be impacted by the startup time of the opponent's close range. Situation is less likely to be impacted by the startup time of opponent's close range normal. Bro, I don't okay, so it seems like they explained the buffs a little bit more down here, so we're gonna get back into that. That sounds like a buff. Okay, we'll get into that. Okay, although Wild Throw is distinguished by its invincibility to throws, it was used less frequently than Soul's standard throw. Yeah, it's easier, and it's a Shoryuken motion versus pressing 4 dust or 6 dust. Now it's possible to follow up with Roman Cancel when it lands. Nope. They buff Soul again? That's 5 buffs. Are you serious? What is this game? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, bro? What is going? Hey, look, bro, I can't even. Yo, my brain. Oh my god. Yo, Dasuke's fucking shotting gun is something else, bro. Cause what? So my man got 5 buffs, 1 nerf, and 1 like what, bro? Am I high? What's going on? Bomba clap, man. They done buff Soul 1 more time before it's over. Oh my god. All right. Change heavy mob saber command to avoid issues when inputting Tyrant Rave. This is a buff too, by the way. I mean, like, this is a convenience buff, but it's still a buff. It's not. He doesn't gain anything but ease. So this is still a buff. But this was kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. They had 2 special moves on 1 button. That didn't make much sense. I didn't understand that. Whatever. All right, so let's read. Okay, so what's the one we wanted to talk about? Bandit Bringer, aerial Bandit Bringers. Wait, it's both. Okay, wait. And greatly increased knockback. This sounds like I'm very safe. Aerial Bandit Bringer, greatly increased knockback, increased landing recovery. Okay, this might be a nerf. This sounds nerf worthy. This is a nerf. Okay, so this sounds like it will be punishable, like the numbers say. I could look up the numbers right now, but I know it's minus. I don't. This is nuts. Like they just gave him more options. Bruh said, "Hey, we don't want you guys to throw no more, even though throws are weak in this game." Bruh, this is how dumb this is, right? So if you don't know in this game, you cannot throw somebody. I believe the first. I don't know the specific number, but I've heard 2 and I heard 5. I think it might be 2. First couple of frames, let's say, of their wake up, you're not allowed to throw somebody if you're on the offense. I believe you can command grab still. Not sure about that either. Don't quote me on it. That's not my stilo. That's not my style. I don't got the specifics on that. So throws aren't that good on opponents on the ground. Yet they buff the fact that he can do it because people are scared of getting hit with this because they just sit and block. So then they get and then they and hit you, and you know what I'm saying, to do the little model walk and shimmy all over there, and you can't tell if they're gonna you know what I'm saying. So now they buff Wild Throw. Now I know in the old games Wild Throw was like you would get a ground bounce, you would get a basketball bounce, no exaggeration, when they get slammed. But Jesus, bro, we're like, I don't know how long we're into this video, and it's only been about Soul. Jesus. All right. So yeah, overall, Soul got buffed. There's no hiding that. Soul got buffed. And notice the heavy DP didn't get touched either. Maybe that one was hard to, not as hard to punish or whatever, but they didn't touch it either. So they touched his far slash and his forward slash, which are the main things. So his crouching kick, they didn't touch his regular kick. That's fine. I feel like even though it's a 3-frame normal, it was fine because it was only really good because of these things in this area. So let's see how this goes. Next character, Kai Kisuke. All right, it is easier for both hits of Stun Dipper to connect from long range now. Stun Dipper is where he slides with the leg and then slash. So as you know, you played him. If you did that shit close range, the kick would hit, but the slash would make it doesn't combo. It didn't have enough hit stun to combo. So this means more viable to get damage from his pokes at mid range compared to his crouching S and his far standing S. Has few distinct advantages. It's now easier to use this a way to approach the opponent from long range. By choosing the right time to use this move or use crouching S to stop the opponent's approach, Kai is now capable of strong grounded neutral game while taking limited risk. That's good, because that's the character he should be. Limited risk, safe character, decent pressure. Alright. Dragon install now increases the tension gauge after a set period of time as other overdrives do. So what you saying, you gain meter from using Dragon install? I'm not opposed to that, but I'm trying to understand, you know. As it greatly increases Kai's average damage output after activation, we had intended it to be a valuable option, but it resulted in the move being underpowered and not used very frequently. Correct. Caused us to reevaluate it, including buffs to the activation. The change to Ride the Lightning's command is to avoid issue with accidental inputs. Okay. So this is pretty small, huh? Far standing slash reduced recovery made it more easily affected by dash momentum. So that's like when he slide, that's the poke, the sword poke. I don't see much guys use that either. So when you dash and then do it, it kind of gives it a little bit of range, like you slide into the stab. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Crouching kick, decreased knockback. That's kind of cool, so he can stay in longer. I like that. That's a good change. Stun Dipper, as we talked about. So decrease the tension penalty time after activation. So after you activate it, a small amount of time will pass, and then your meter goes up like normal, I'm guessing. Sped up attack startup upon activation. Expanded the hitbox on activation in front of Kai and reduced the upper hitbox. No longer activates when inputting forward direction after the command is complete. Okay. May. I don't know her last name. May Anchor Boat Dolphin. All right. As her standing H had much shorter range than her. Okay. Already reading the sentence, this makes sense. But what's about to come after it sounds like it shouldn't make sense. As her standing heavy slash had much shorter range than her slash attack. Despite having a lot of recovery, we reduced the recovery and improved the attack active time. May is getting buffed. I want y'all to understand this clearly. All this mumbo jumbo to say, we're buffing May. This makes it very effective at preventing an opponent's approach during neutral. We have also reduced the lower hitbox and hurtbox of her far standing slash and reduced the active time of her crouching. Okay, this is an nerf. And it's now more vital to choose which of her normals you use for a given situation. Yeah, because she had like a lot of like, I'm gonna just plug this anchor in here because it's gonna hit all the options that I need to hit. So now you have different buttons to use now. Congratulations. Overhead kiss could be followed up in the corner. However, it can now be followed up mid-screen with adjustment made to the damage. I want everybody to understand that May just got buffed. That is all. Decrease the lower hitbox, hurtbox, hurtbox, hitbox, box, hurt, hitbox, burt, hitbox, hitbox, hitbox. Okay. Standing H increased active time and decreased recovery, so they made that better. Crouching S, decreased active time, expanded hurtbox in front of me. That's a nerf. Now that's a good nerf, because that's like, to me, that was one of the best buttons in the game, honestly. That crouching slash, the key looking anchor move, that was an annoying move for me. That move to me was like one of the, if not the best move, best normal in the game. Overhead kiss, reduce horizontal blowback, making it possible buff, reduce damage. I don't care if you have a command grab, you have a command grab. The scary part is not the damage. The scary part is the fact that the option exists. Multiple options to open up your opponent is the scary part. It's not about, oh my god, well, if he command grabs me, he takes a little bit of damage. All right, well, you get command grabbed 3 times in a row because you don't care if he command grabs or not. And then come talk to me. Because I'll do it. I'll be the one to do it. Check my tournament footage. I command grabbed the man 3 times in a row. Wanna know why? Because he didn't care about the damage. I said, me neither. So I just started adding it up. Anyway, The wonderful and dynamic Oshiawawaga fixed a bug that caused the attack to hit after wall break occasionally. What? I don't know about that. All right, that's a patch. So overall, I mean, like, she got buffed. It's minor buff, but buff is a buff. Axel low. All right, it was hard for Axel to get significant returns from his standing P and his crouching P from mid-range, despite the risk of them losing out to opponents' attack. This is interesting what I'm about to read. I don't know if you guys realize so far, every time I read a paragraph, I read the first sentence and go, I wonder what direction they're going to take these words that I just read. So let's read it again. So it was hard for him to get significant returns. I mean, they're pokes. What is the significant returns he was supposed to get? They're light attacks. They're supposed to be quick pokes. From mid-range, despite the risk of them losing out to the opponent's attack. They can now combo into snail even on grounded hit. Yo, they buff Axel low. I mean, I'm not against it because it seems like everybody getting buffed, but it's just amazing to me that two of the more wanting the beg for nerf for two characters was really for a lot for Soul and a lot for May. Even though tier list wise they might not be in the same order, that's where the two buffs nerfs we're calling for, and those are the first two characters that get some buffs on the screen. So I hope everybody getting buffed. Everybody, buff for you, buff for because I don't want everybody to get nerfed. Don't get it twisted, okay? I don't want the nerf to get. I want more characters to be like Soul. Like Soul is cool if other characters had cool shit like Soul had. Soul deadass has like 4 more special moves than everybody in the game. Some characters only have 4 special moves in the game. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, give everybody the same love. Don't bring the game down to make it lamer. Add more to make it more fire. All right. It was hard, blah, 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 blah. Okay, they combo in a snail. It is now easier to use one vision in combos as the ready stance can be canceled into from special moves. Oh, word? I wish I would change the input of it, honestly. When I was messing with them, I felt like the hardest part was fighting and doing the input at the same time. But, you know, inputs in this game for supers are kind of weird itself. You gotta deadass hit every angle of that controller or stick or hitbox. Now easier to make use of a situation where Roman cancel could not lead to big follow-ups. That's for long range or when the move with time stop make opportunity for a wall break combo. That was another thing with the fact that RC slows down time. Freezing time didn't really fucking matter, kind of. I mean, like, it had its uses, but it's just like I'd rather take the safe approach and use RC. All right, cool. So that's it. Chip Zadnidov. I just made up his name. All right, so Chip to me is like the most annoying character in this game, period. Let's see what they gotta go. All right. As there was way, they forgot to put way in there, way right in between here. Write the words way too much of a difference in facing opponents who can anti-air his aerial diagonal kick. That's the dive kick. That's the, hold on, because I got to give y'all the physical. That's the jump in the air and go, but coming down, right? So that one. That move right there, they nobody can anti-air it really. Honestly, there was only strats that I knew of between 2 characters, and that was Gold Lewis, because Gold Lewis Wibby could hit it, and Nagariyuki under certain situations could do his blade, the one that you use to juggle and you dash through, because it hits upward and has anti-air invincibility properties. A lot of people don't know that, but outside of that, I don't see nobody consistently be able to do it. So it's now easier to hit it. Okay, cool. Let's speed up this a little bit because there's a lot of reading. Other hand, he is now left more advantageous on position of hit or block with less distance between him and the opponent. Chip can now continue his offense after making contact with this move. So they nerfed the move, but they said if you get hit by it, guess what? It's better than it was before, you asshole. And I'll explain in a second why this is annoying. Alright, the lower part of the hitbox of his far standing S has been reduced, making it more likely to lose to low profile moves and 6p attacks. The lower part of the hitbox far standing S? What's that? That's the that's that one. Okay. However, his crouching S can now be used as a better means to approach the opponent to an extended range after. Bro, that makes it risky for the opponent to throw out moves in neutral against it. It been risky to throw out moves against him in neutral. He's literally and crouching S is the most annoying move in the game because he can whiff it and then go into crouch heavy, and the crouch heavy has an extendo bladle that hits everything. Why did they buff that? I don't understand. It's like they buffed the most annoying things. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why did they buff the most annoying thing? Like, okay, buff the character, something that was not being used to make it usable. But the most annoying thing to me, and they buffed it. It's like they hate me. Dasuke, please. All right, so blah, 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 blah. Potemkin Buster. That's his last name as far as I know. Greatly increase the merit of making an opponent block Heat Knuckle. That's the air move when he goes. Bing, bing, pow. That one. It's now more difficult for the opponent to punch in Potemkin when opponent blocks the latter half of the active frames of 6K. So what's that? That is the that's shoulder dab. The also known as the Kara button. Makes it viable as a method of approaching it mid-range. Yeah, you ain't gonna talk no numbers? Uh-oh. Landing recover. Fix the issue with a hurt box. Potemkin feet would disappear on landing. Recruits recovery. Heat Knuckle. Made it easier to gain tension when blocked. Greatly reduces opponent's risk level on block. Increases, excuse me. So that means if you block this in the air because you're trying to jump out of command grab, you're gonna take a lot of risk gain. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Okay. Good. It was good. They didn't touch Garuda Impact. That's fine because he's hard for him to get in. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'm good with it, okay? Boast! Bagman. Bald head. Bone crushing excitement causes a wall break. Okay, thank you. Like, he should have had that. I don't know what the fuck y'all are smoking that he didn't have that. Anyway, it is now easier for Faust to prevent opponent approaching him using his improved standing S. So that's the move where he has a scalpel and he goes and he does that. I'm gonna break my neck with these live action moves, bro. This greatly increases his pressure at mid-range when combined with the increase to his crouching heavy slash. That's where he spins on the ground, breaks his neck. Y'all want me to do that shit? I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm not doing it, okay? So imagine my neck turned like this and I spin something. I was like, so imagine this is the floor, right? So it's my neck. It's that move, okay? It's that one. So combined with the increase to his crouching hitbox and faster startup on his aerial 2K. Oh, so that's the spin move when he comes down before he throws the airbag at you. All right, creates distance between Faust and opponent when borrow break does occur and increase Faust. Why? Creates distance between Faust and the opponent when the wall break does occur. That doesn't sound like everybody else's shit. Did they fucking underhandedly nerf him? Because everybody else goes to the same spot after super, but it says his is creates distance. They're already hard knocked down on the floor, so I don't know why they need to do that. Whatever. And increases Faust's advantage. Did it mean like they made him go farther away because he's a zoner? I don't know. That's weird. All right. Cool. All right. Let's go a little bit faster. Amelia Rage. In order to make her grounded attacks more viable, her standing heavy has been reduced. Special moves that can cast on normal has been buffed. Standing H reduced. Recovery. Tandem top. Espers. Increased movement speed of hitbox. What the hell does it even mean? Increased movement speed of the hitbox. So does that mean you could punish it better? Or because this move virtually was not punishable without doing some weird shit by a certain character. The version now used in combos off of hit confirms. She can now go into the offense with less risk, doing to be able to link some normals into Lust Shaker. Lust Shaker. Lust Shaker. Look at that girl over there, that Lust Shaker. Alright, fix a bug that can cause an unnatural behavior on Clash. Iron Savior. I think this is her super. Sped up the attack startup. Congratulations. Alright. Zato 1 and Eddie. We have mainly improved his options where he cannot summon Eddie. Standing heavy slash has been I don't want to read all this shit again. Read this. Heavy slash. Increase the active time. Increase the hitbox in front of him during active time. 6P. Sped up the attack. Causes the opponent to lift off the ground. Oh, this gives him more time to fly up in the air. So when he does the puddle, when he does Untitled Hell and the thing goes blah, 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 instead of them getting knocked into it, they'll be knocked up and then into it. So it gives them more setup time. I see what y'all did there. Summon Eddie. When recalling Eddie while he's summoned, the summon will be canceled faster. Okay, cool. That's a decent burst. I feel like this character is going to end up being one of the better characters in the game once people get good. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, there's good players now, but there's like some nasty shit that due to practice and people understanding that is not done yet, because it's kind of hard, you know, holding down buttons and the mental capacity to keep up with it. But I digress. Next, Ramathal. Damn it time. I don't want to read this shit. Just play it. I hate Ramathal. She's stupid. All the characters are dumb. That's what makes this game so good. All the characters are good. Not dumb. I'm just joking. Okay. By increasing the forward movement of Daru, it can now be used mid-screen combos. So now she has a mid-answer. So if you guys didn't understand, Ramathal was really good in the corner, but mid-screen she was kind of trash because she only could hit you with slap, slap. And then after that, anything else was fake. If you didn't know that. If you would pick up the character and try to practice some Oki with her, after losing to her, you would understand that. So mid-screen, kind of trash. Aggressa or Dono can now be laid to a knockdown against grounded opponents on hit. I don't know what that is, so congratulations. I can't demonstrate the move. Daru is Dar. That's the where she just dashes up and kind of backhands you with a claw. I don't know. Aerial HS. Reduce the lower hitbox behind and front of. What about below? This shit don't say below. That's the move that goes like she drops the sword. Wait a minute. Reduce the hitbox, lower hitbox from behind. The hitbox from behind and in front. Okay, I'll have to see this, but yeah, this move is dumb. So they touched it. That's cool. Daru forward movement floats the opponent on grounded hit only when both swords are equipped. I don't know what this is. Oh, is that the one where you like slash in the air? I think that's what that one is. Leo Whitefang increased his options during bruhhhh stance. In case you didn't know what his bruhhhh stance is, that's this. That's this one right here. Ho, 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 ho. That's that one. Out my leg. Increased his options? God damn. So before we read this, he has I believe his stand light is invincible in back stance, right? His stand P 5P is invincible to air attack. So the back fist, right? Then he has the really good normal that's the that makes the thing come out his back. Then he has the overhead. He has a standing low. He has a parry. He has a command grab. He has a unblockable. And he has stance cancel into throw. Come here, bitch. So what does he have now? Making it easier to open up the opponent's defense. The mechanics have been also adjusted so that he will always move towards the opponent when using the dash button. Alright. As he would previously sometimes mistakenly move away from the opponents. They buffed the back stance. Before, I just want to increased his options during bruhhhh stance. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the bruhhhh stance is the one where he holds this one of the swords and comes closer like this. I could be wrong, but last time I checked, that's the back stance. All right, forward and backwards moving during bruhhhh stance. Leo now moves forward towards the opponent when using the dash button. K during bruhhhh stance can dash or jump canceled. Bro, hold on. I gotta Google this. Yo, you know this is a Will video when we do this shit live, bro, because you know I ain't editing shit. Look. Look. Leo Whitefang bruhhhh stance. see what comes up.
According to Sportskeeda, Brynhilder's stance sees Leo turn his back towards the opponent and gives him access to new moves and specials.
So they deadass buffed it. That is definitely the Brynhilder stance. So K can now be dashed. They buffed this man. Yo, Nagoriyuki. Now, if you're new to my channel and you got this far in the video, I just want you to know that I main Nagoriyuki and I love Nagoriyuki. My bet with my homies is that he would be relatively untouched. There would be nothing, no dramatic change, no kind of nerf or no wild shit like that at all to Nagoriyuki. I think Nagoriyuki is exactly the character that they want him to be in this game. So with that being said, let's read it. Depending on the situation after the first hit of Waziriyuki, I think this is his super. It would sometimes, so his super is I can't do it all the way because, you know, green screen, but with a sword in the back. All right, we'll not go to the rest of the animation, which, yeah, that was kind of cool, but sometimes it was unfortunate because you had no choice but to do it to get the damage. Led to a technique to secure follow-up damage by hitting the edge of the attack. Also made it disadvantageous when hitting with the back of the attack. We have also made it so this does not occur when the back of the attack hits, so it can be followed up with a combo. His far standing slash makes it easy to decrease blood. So the final hit decreases blood. So that's the slash slash slash. The last hit will sped up 6p. So no real buff. They just sped up 6p. That's the slap because his shit is mad slow. And yeah, I love that move actually. It's one of my favorite moves in neutral because I'm a big slow man, but I got this decent reaction. So Nagoriyuki virtually untouched. Virtually. No real anything. Giovanna Dago. Alright, 6p sped up attack. Forward heavy slash follow-up hit knocks the opponent down on hit. I don't know what that is. I think that's the knee or some shit. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that one. Ooh. Angie Mito. You can now mix up opponents blocking at mid-range using Fujin because the motion occurs before the attack is active. Hold on, I had to cover that up real quick because I'm not exactly understanding what I just read. You can now mix up opponents blocking at mid-range using Fujin because the motion occurs before the move is active. Nani? Okay, we'll get into that, I guess. We have reduced the risk of using his far S as a poke by reducing recovery. You can get better damage off of stand heavy due to a slight increase in forward momentum. Huh? You can get better damage off of standing H due to the slight increase to the forward movement of Fujin. Why does Fujin move you forward more? I don't understand. I need to visualize that one. Ise Osegi Sai has been buffed mainly so it's easier to cause wall break. I don't know which one of the supers is. It could be the counter or it could be fans go. Far slash. Fujin made it possible to cancel into various follow-up attacks even when whiffed. Okay, thank you. See, this does not translate into this. This does not mean when whiffed. Whiffed is a very important word that needed to be in this first sentence. The motion begins before the attack is active. Increase forward move. Okay, cool. That's a very good change. Very good. Shin Ichichi, increase attack move. I don't know what this is. Extended hitbox. Usagi. That might be both of the supers. That's cool. I know. The legendary character that says that needs to be buffed. Alright. The movement of her grounded and aerial hover dash has been buffed, expanding her options for both Okizemi and neutral. Bro, she about to be faster? I'm not about to read this because they're gonna tell me some crazy shit that don't translate to this. Increase movement speed and distance. Bet. Heavy standing H. That's ow, my back. Something just hit me. Oh my god. Sped up the attack startup, made it float the opponent on a grounded hit. Okay. And reduce knockback. This seems like a lot of characters got this. Sweep does. Reduce horizontal opponent blow back on hit. Oh, so it brings you a little bit closer, so she gets nastier mix. Aerial D adjusted. The hit effect on grown opponents increased in time, allowed for follow-up attacks. Better combos-ish. Stroke the big tree. Reduce knockback. Ultimate Fortismo. Increase forward movement. I believe this is the I've been waiting. Kick in the air. Now you gotta block this shit. That's that. Gold! Gold Dick Lewison! This was the one I was most interested to see. Let's see it. I'm scared. The hit effect of Skyfish have now been buffed depending on the security level. It provides a major advantage on hit at level 3 in particular. Oh shit, niggas losing body parts. You imagine? Minigun? Bro, start losing limbs? Yo, that'd be hard. The adjustments to crouching K and 6P are minor but improve their usability. Okay. Dust attack. Adjusted the landing recovery after finishing blows to match other characters. So he didn't really get much Oki. Okay. Had to yawn. Crouching K. Reduce the knockback. 6P. Sped up the attack startup. Skyfish. The hit effect now changes depending on the security level. Down with the system. Fix a bug where the wall break would not occur if there would be a graphical error when hitting an opponent a certain distance in the corner despite the follow-up animation occurring? I never seen this happen. This does not seem significant. I don't read this and go, damn, Gold Lewis is on the board. He got some minor buffs. Skyfish is already hard enough to hit people with, so I mean that's cool he got buffs, but I don't know what they need to do to make him more potent. I don't know, but damn. All right, this is a start. All right, was that it? We will post further updates regarding future game updates and official website and Twitter account. We ask for your continued support for Guilty Gear Strive. Well, that was the patch notes, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my little antics of explaining why these fine characters right here got buff, patch, nerfs from my understanding as a new Guilty Gear player. Definitely be ready to check out more videos. I'm trying to get more active with this, thing coming out. Jacko's coming out soon, so I'll be messing around with her. And, just play more Guilty Gear, man. That's all I can say. Really play more Guilty Gear. Don't let other people's opinions affect your fun. That's all I can really say. Thank you guys for watching. You made it this far. I know this video is kind of long. Love you guys. Never forget. Love yourself, because that's the realest love you're ever going to get. Peace in the Middle East.